Hello, my name is Jbear. Welcome back to episode 10 of my survival series. We have made it to double digits. Yay! Anyway, in my last episode, I built a couple things. I built this melon and pumpkin farm. I also built this storage system for the melons and pumpkins. And I built this villager trading hall. I'm thinking that I also want to build a carrot and potato farm that maybe I'll put right in this area because I can trade those with these farmer villagers as well. But my first goal for today is that I'm going to back away from these guys a little bit. They're so loud. Anyway, my first goal is I want to start converting these guys. I want to turn them into zombie villagers. That's why we got this handsome guy walking around back here with his shiny iron sword. He's very proud of that iron sword. Anyway, he will convert them into zombie villagers. And then if I throw a splash potion of weakness and feed them a golden apple, they will eventually convert back and lower their prices for me. But I don't have any blaze rods. I have not seen a nether fortress in the nether yet. So instead of trudging around the nether, I'm going to look around at some of the nearby villages and see if I can pick up a brewing stand there someplace. See if I can use that to make some splash potions of weakness to convert these guys and get some lower prices. So that's what we're going to do first. I'm going to go do some exploring and see if I can find myself some brewing stands. So I was out exploring the villages nearby. And this is a new one that rendered in as I was exploring. And look at how messed up this is. All of the buildings are kind of floating. There's just all this random patches of dirt and holes and things. I wonder if there's a bug with village generation in 1.16.3 because they're all doing this. It's kind of weird. I wonder what is going on here. But I haven't found a brewing stand yet. So I checked this village right here, which is not too far from my base, and that's when I noticed this one on the map here. And I haven't found anything yet, so I have to go all the way over to this one, way over here. Let's see if I can find one over there. So, where did I put my boat? I gotta find that. But yeah, I don't know what's up with these villages. It's super weird right now. I also found a shipwreck, and my inventory is just full of stuff that I've gathered. I could probably throw away some things. If I need space, I'll get rid of things like the fish and the iron. I don't really need that. There are things that I can throw away, but I've just picked up a few things along the way. Okay, anyway, I gotta sleep, and then I'm going to head to that other village. So I just slept and I was looking for my boat and I noticed this here. Yeah, I guess this would be a dock out in the water, but that's pretty weird. So yeah, it definitely seems like there's some glitches with village generation in 1.16.3. I got the same thing going on right over here at this one. Oh well, there's nothing I can do about that. I need to now head to village number 4. Okay, so I made it over to this village over behind the witch's hut. And look what I found right here. I found myself a brewing stand. So, let's take that. I'm going to check the other buildings here just to see what else is in here, because this is a rather large village. It's a good size one. Had to fight a witch on my way here, thankfully, because I've got enchanted armor and gear. It's pretty easy. The very first time I encountered a witch, I was killed by it. I think that might have been before I started recording the survival series, and I have since learned to steer clear of them until I've got the equipment to be able to handle them properly. Oh, hello. What is this guy? A cleric? That's what we get from the brewing stands. I'll have to see if maybe the brewing stands that I'm gathering here, maybe I will need to make clerics use them as their workstation, but also as my brewing stands as well. So I'll share them with the villagers until I'm able to find a nether fortress in the nether and get myself some blaze rods. This is my best option for getting a brewing stand, but I got 2 of them. Now what is this? This is the stone cutter. Do these guys give terracotta? That's something else that I'm going to need to do too, is get myself, what is it, masons, I guess? I wonder if they give concrete as well. That would be nice, to not to have to harvest my own concrete and terracotta just to be able to get it from the villagers. Alright, this is the last building, but I don't think there'll be a brewing stand in there. Oh yeah, there's another brewing stand right there. Alright. Could we be lucky enough to have another one up here? No. That's it. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and go to sleep here because it's almost nighttime, and then I'm going to head back to my base. Well, I've made it back to my base, and I have 3 brewing stands. But I've realized I've got a little bit of a problem. You see, I've never actually brewed a potion before. And I was looking up the recipes, and I realized I needed blaze powder for every single recipe. So I can't make splash potions of weakness until I get blaze powder, because it's necessary when brewing any potion. So I went up to my villager, I did some trading, I got mending books, I put mending on everything, almost. I can't put it on my bow because you can't mix infinity and mending for some reason. But I've got it on everything else except my sword. And I went down and I used my mob grinder and I fixed everything up. But my sword, I've got a little problem here. Too expensive. And even if I try to repair it, too expensive. So that's not good. So I'm going to need to work on making a new sword. I looked up some information about how to best go about enchanting things, and it's best to get them on books first and then combine the books so that you have multiple enchantments on books, which I think I have one in here. Multiple enchantments? Is it in here someplace? There it is. So that one's got 2 enchantments on it. Although power and protection wouldn't go together. But anyway, I'm going to look through all the books here. I don't think I really have much that I'd want to go on a sword. No, I don't think so. I've got Unbreaking 3 over there in my villager trading hall. I'm going to get one of those. That obviously needs to go on it. But I'm going to have to keep enchanting things, enchanting books, until I get all of the enchantments that I want, and then I can start putting them on the sword. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to relocate my enchanting room down to near my mob grinder so that I can more easily go back and forth between them. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to move that down there, and then I'm going to work on getting this sword enchanted. Words are hard. I'm going to work on getting this sword enchanted. That's kind of a tongue twister. And then I have to go into the nether. I need to try to find a nether fortress. And so I'm going to see if I can... Well, I've got a saddle that I found someplace, maybe when I was fighting the Ravagers or something. And I'm going to see if I can ride one of those... What are those things called that walk around on lava? The Striders? I need to get a warped fungus and make myself a warped fungus on a stick, put a saddle on one of those things, and I'll be able to ride over the lava lakes and hopefully can find a nether fortress and get myself some blaze powder. So I'm going to get started on this, hopefully go into the nether with a decent sword that's not going to break really soon because this one's getting low. Alright, so I'm down here by my mob grinder. I've moved the enchanting room down here. And if you take a look at what I'm holding, I have a brand new diamond sword with everything I could possibly want on it. I got lucky with one of the enchantments and it put sharpness 4, looting 3, and sweeping edge 3 on it all at once. And then the rest was just using books. And I still can give it a name. Yeah, it's going to cost me 32 levels, which I don't have. But I think that it is only right to give this sword a name. So I'm going to have to think of a name for this sword. And once I get my levels back up, give it a name. I also enchanted a sword and it ended up with Bane of the Arthropods and Sweeping Edge 3 on it. And I also put Mending on it because I had an extra Mending book. And I figured, you know what? I'll use this one to kill spiders with, since I often have to come down here and kill these guys. And this does kill them with only one hit, where the other one takes 2 hits. So I might enchant that one a little bit further. Let's kill these guys off here. They're always so noisy. But let's head out of here. I'm gonna leave this sword down here because it's the only place I'm ever gonna use that one. Alright, so this sword here that I've been using for a very long time, I think it's only fitting that we give it a proper burial. Let's see, we'll go right over here by this oak tree. And we'll put it right in there. Rest in peace, Diamond Sword. We'll miss you. Actually, I should put some coarse dirt there so it looks like a grave. Alright, anyway, now we've got this nice brand new diamond sword with mending. So we don't have to worry about repairing it all the time. Don't have to worry about it breaking on us because it's just going to repair automatically as we kill things with it. And it has every single enchantment that we could want on it. Some of my other items here, my armor, it may not be as good as it could possibly be. Like my chest plate leaves much to be desired. So I will probably come back in and work on some of this stuff a little bit to increase these a little bit, make them a little bit better. But for now, I'm happy with what I've got. I don't know, do I need to do anything else with my tools? I think they might be all maxed out with everything that I need. Now that I've got that taken care of, I'm going to head into the nether. And I got to see if I can find a nether fortress so I can get some blaze rods and make some blaze powder so I can start making potions. Although it seems kind of pointless now to even lower the trades of all those guys, because now I've got mending on everything. But there's other things that I'm going to want from the villagers, so it's not just the mending books. And I do want a backup set of equipment. So I've got all this stuff enchanted, but I want to get an entire backup set of equipment in case I die. Then I can equip myself with that and run back and get this stuff before it despawns. So that's what we're going to do next. I'm going to head into the nether and see if we can get some blaze rods. Alright, so I am all ready to head into the nether. I have a totem of undying that I'm going to carry around with me. And I've got my golden hat, which I enchanted with fire protection. I also upgraded some of my other enchantments. I've got fire protection 4 on my boots. And let's see, I think that's it. Yeah, and I got protection 4 on everything else. Took a while of enchanting to get the things that I wanted to be able to get enough levels to do everything. But I think I'm good to go. I've got a saddle so I can try to ride a strider, a fishing pole so if I can get some warped fungus, then I can use the warped fungus on the stick. Some dirt blocks to go over lava and different things like that. So I think I'm ready to go here. And hopefully we can find another fortress. Okay, so first thing I want to do is find some warped fungus. So I think, yeah, there's some vine over there. Let's see if we can find a warped fungus. Alright, is this a warped fungus? What is this thing? Crimson fungus. Oh, the warped ones? There's one of those pig things nearby. Do I have to go to the green nether biome to get that? Not really sure. I don't know much about the new nether biomes. Is that one right down there? Let's see if I can get over there. Okay. So I've got warped fungus now. I'm kind of halfway to another fortress. I've gone around 300 blocks. I'm making my way slowly over to it. It's really not easy navigating the nether. And I wouldn't say it's any easier now with the changes that they've made, but it is a little more pleasant, I guess, just because it's not just all netherrack and lava everywhere. There's a little bit more variety to it than what we used to have, but it does feel a lot more dangerous. A lot more things that can come after you, like these things, these hoglins. Where is it? Oh. Come on, Hoglin. At least I've got decent armor. These aren't too hard to fight, thankfully. Alright, there it is. I see the nether fortress just up ahead. It looks extremely dark. Hopefully there's blaze in there, because I only have the coordinates of the nether fortress. I don't know if there is a blaze spawner there or not. So we will find that out. Oh, there's blaze right there. Oh, and they're coming after me. Will they come all the way over here? If they'll come over here and I can fight them... Ah! Okay. I've never actually fought blaze before. So, well, I killed one. It would be really nice if they would just fly right over here, so that I could just fight them right over here in this area. Oh great, there's a ghast. Let's see if we can take out that ghast. Where'd that guy go? Did I kill him? Maybe I killed him. So I did fire an arrow at him. I'm safe around these guys because I have a gold helmet on. At least I think. They're making a lot of noise. Alright, I've turned my brightness up because it's just I can't see anything over here in this nether fortress because it's just so dark. Ooh, wow. What? Why did I just catch on fire? Alright, I'm going to dig my way into the fortress right here. So then, once I'm inside, I'm not going to have to worry about falling off the side into lava. Oh no. I did not mean to shoot him. Oh, there's a blaze right there. Is that a spawner up there? That might be. Alright, so I'm in another fortress right now, and I'm doing okay. I found this area where there is a blaze spawner right down here at the end of this walkway. I've got dirt piled up on both sides so that things can't shoot me from outside. There was recently a ghast right over here shooting at me. There were some blaze over there shooting at me. But if I do this, I can pretty easily handle the spawns that this thing is putting out. Run up there, grab my blaze rods. If it ends up being a little too much, I can run down here, come around the corner. I've got a little area here that I can hide. I have this area. It just so happens that up these steps, safe. There's nothing up here. So I've got a little bit of a safe area now where I can fight the blaze and gather up some blaze rods. I'm up to 21. So I'm making progress. I'll probably try to get at least a stack, maybe a little bit more. So I've been fighting these blaze for a while now, and I have 64 blaze rods. So I'm going to leave this place for now, and I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to mine down, I don't know, to like level 15 or 16, something like that. I'm going to have to look it up. It's a level that you're going to encounter less lava than anywhere else, and you're going to be under the lava lakes and also down where there's ancient debris. So maybe I'll be able to find some ancient debris on my way out of here. So here's what I'm going to do is I'm just going to block that with dirt, and I'm going to head down here and maybe collect some quartz along the way as well. So I'm going to dig down, and I'm going to make a nice long tunnel. I still hear the blaze breathing at me. And I'm going to make a tunnel that's going to lead back over to my portal area so that I have a safe way to get in and out of here to this nether fortress and right to the blaze spawner. And, you know, sounds like there's another one right through this wall right here. I hear a lot of them breathing. Alright, anyway, yeah, I'm going to try to avoid them now because I've got what I want, what I came for, and I really don't need to fight any more of them right now. So I'm going to work on this tunnel and see if I can get myself out of here. Okay, so I have made it safely back to my base. I dug a very long tunnel all the way back over here, And look at what I found along the way. 10 ancient debris. Plus I got all this other good stuff from the nether. I picked up some soul soil. It's kind of a tongue twister to say. I got some soul sand and some blackstone. While I was there, I figured I might as well pick up some things. Got a full stack of nether quartz. Plus a few other random things along the way. But this is what I went for. More than anything else, of course, are the blaze rods. That way, I can start making some potions. And it's not just the potions of weakness for the villagers to use in the villager trading hall. It's potions in general, because it's something I've never used in Minecraft before. And it would be nice to have them available for various purposes. And so now I've got enough blaze rods that I can get started with that. But, of course, the first thing is taking care of the villager trading hall there. But that's it for this episode. I was basically, this whole episode was working towards getting weakness potions. It was a little bit more difficult than what I had expected. So we'll hopefully do that next time in the next episode. Maybe build a little brewing area up there by the villager trading hall, maybe behind this building. And maybe I need to put up some buildings. I need to do that sometime soon as well. But that's it for this episode. If you liked it, please leave a like and a comment. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And I'll see you next time.